Have you ever noticed how your cat seems to know exactly when you're not feeling well? It's almost magical. You come home after a difficult day, throw yourself on the couch with that weight in your chest, and there he comes. He doesn't make noise, doesn't ask for anything. He simply appears. He approaches quietly, as if he doesn't want anything, but his eyes already give away his intention. He curls up beside you, or even better, literally on top of you, and starts that purring that seems to come from the depths of his soul. In these moments, no words are necessary. What he's saying is simple and profound. I'm here with you. You're not alone. It's a form of communication that goes beyond what we can express with words, a type of empathy that many humans are still learning to develop. And of course, as dedicated pet parents, we do everything to ensure they're always well. We buy the most expensive food on the market, the kind that promises complete nutrition and irresistible flavor. We keep the litter box always spotless because we know how demanding they are about cleanliness. We offer affection at the right moments, respect when they want space, take them to the vet religiously. But even with all this care and dedication, there are small things, seemingly insignificant gestures, that we end up forgetting to repeat in our daily routine. And it's exactly these small details that could do enormous good for the emotional and physical well-being of our felines. It might seem exaggerated to those who don't live intimately with cats, but recent studies in feline behavior have revealed something surprising. Cats genuinely value our company and attention more than expensive toys or gourmet treats. Yes, that old myth that they are purely self-interested creatures who only approach at mealtime is increasingly distant from scientific reality. They really choose us. They make a conscious choice to create bonds with us. And when they feel neglected or rejected, the consequences can be more serious than we imagine. Some cats may develop destructive behaviors, stress-related health problems, and in extreme cases, they may even seek another home where they feel more valued. So if you want to show your kitty how important he is in your life, and believe me, he understands these demonstrations perfectly, here are 11 simple attitudes that are worth much more than 1,000 beautiful words. Petting is good, we all know that. But there's a huge difference between a distracted caress while you're watching TV and a massage done with true intention and presence. When you stop what you're doing and dedicate a few minutes exclusively to touching your cat consciously, you're offering something much more valuable. Start by gently running your hand calmly along his back, following the natural direction of the fur. Notice how the muscles respond to your touch. Many cats carry tensions we can't even imagine, especially those who spend a lot of time in apartments or houses without much space to move around freely. Pay special attention to the area behind the ears, where there are acupressure points that can be extremely relaxing. Use small, almost imperceptible circular movements. Observe the reaction. The pupils may dilate slightly with pleasure. Breathing tends to become deeper and more regular. These moments of conscious physical connection create a special intimacy between you. It's as if you're saying, through touch, you're important enough for me to stop everything and focus only on you. For a cat, this is a declaration of love in its purest language. There's a scientific reason why the chin is one of felines' favorite spots to receive affection. This region concentrates a large number of sebaceous glands that produce pheromones, chemical substances that cats use to mark territory and communicate well-being. When you pet this area, you're not just providing a pleasant physical sensation, you're activating a true, instant calm button that releases relaxation and pleasure hormones in the cat's system. It's like a neurological switch that turns off alert mode and turns on complete relaxation mode. For more reserved cats or those still building trust with you, this type of affection can be revolutionary. It's less invasive than touching the belly or paws, but infinitely more intimate than a simple pat on the head. It's the first step to establishing a deeper mutual trust relationship. The technique is simple. Use only your fingertips, Make gentle circular movements, and always observe signs of comfort or discomfort. When you hit the exact spot, you'll know. The purring intensifies, eyes close partially, and sometimes they tilt their heads, asking for more. Moving all the furniture around can be a real terror for cats, who are creatures of habit and territorial by nature. But presenting a new, interesting and fun space for exploration, this awakens all the curiosity and discovery instincts they carry in their DNA. It doesn't need to be anything sophisticated or expensive. A new scratching post, strategically positioned near the window, can become the new favorite observation post. A sturdy cardboard box, lined with a soft cushion, instantly becomes a secret hideout for afternoon naps. A shelf, installed at the right height, high enough to give a sense of security and territorial dominance, but accessible for comfortable climbing up and down, can completely transform the environment's dynamics. Cats love observing the world from elevated points. It's an instinctive behavior that connects them with their wild ancestors. The secret is to introduce novelties gradually and always observe how they interact with each new addition. Some cats are more adventurous and explore immediately. Others need days or even weeks to feel comfortable with changes. Respecting this individual timing is fundamental for the experience to be positive. You know that toy he loved last week and now completely ignores. This is absolutely normal and even expected. Cats have a very low boredom threshold for repetitive stimuli. It's an evolutionary characteristic that kept them alert and adaptable in nature. The secret lies in rotation and variety. Keep some toys stored and create a weekly rotation system. Strings with small hanging objects awaken vertical hunting instincts. Balls that bounce unpredictably simulate small, fleeing prey. Objects that make subtle noises, like crumpled paper inside fabric, activate sharp, auditory senses. Toys that imitate hunting movements are especially valuable. A feather wand that moves irregularly, simulating an injured bird, can provide intense exercise sessions that are fundamental for physical and mental health. Toys with catnip or valerian add an olfactory dimension that can intensify interest. The important thing is to surprise regularly and observe which types of movement, texture and stimulus each cat prefers. Some are surface hunters, prefer things that move on the ground. Others are aerial hunting specialists, love jumping after suspended objects. Even the most demanding and particular felines about food show genuine curiosity for culinary novelties when presented safely and gradually. It's important to break food monotony, not just for pleasure, but also for health. Very restrictive diets can lead to nutritional deficiencies over time. A small piece of cooked fish, always without bones, seasonings, or condiments, can be a flavor explosion for a cat used only to dry food. Scrambled or boiled eggs, offered in small quantities, provide high-quality proteins and are usually very well accepted. Quality wet food, offered as a special event a few times a week, not only breaks the routine, but significantly helps with hydration, a critical point for feline kidney health. Safe fruits like small pieces of cantaloupe or watermelon without seeds can positively surprise some cats. The golden rule is always moderation, supervision, and prior research on feline food safety. Never offer food without being absolutely sure it's safe. Introduce novelties gradually and always observe possible allergic or digestive reactions. Installing a sturdy safety net and a cushioned platform near the window is like giving your cat access to the best entertainment channel that exists, the real world happening outside. It's literally creating your feline's favorite cinema. The visual stimulation provided by observing outside movement is incomparably rich. Birds flying, leaves moving with the wind, people walking, cars passing, other animals. Each visual element awakens different aspects of feline instincts and keeps the mind active and engaged. Auditory stimulation is equally valuable. Nature sounds, distant human voices, barking, bird songs, Everything contributes to an enriched sensory environment that combats boredom and confinement stress. Controlled sun exposure provides not only natural warmth that cats love, but also helps in vitamin D synthesis and circadian balance, important factors for general health. Many cats spend hours at this observation station, alternating between active vigilance and rejuvenating sun naps. For many people, the idea of sleeping with animals might seem strange or unhygienic, but for those willing to try, sharing the bed with a cat can be one of the most profound intimacy experiences possible between different species. From the feline perspective, being invited to sleep in the same space is an unequivocal declaration of belonging to the family group. In nature, cats sleep together only with individuals they trust completely. It's like saying, "You're part of my most intimate security circle." Many pet parents report that the cat's presence during sleep brings a sense of calm and security. The soft purring has frequencies that scientifically demonstrate relaxing and even healing effects for humans. The regular breathing and elevated body temperature of felines can have effects similar to natural relaxation therapy. Of course, it's essential to consider the quality of your own sleep. Some cats are perfect bed partners, quiet, still, respectful. Others can be restless, wake up too early, or take up too much space. The decision should always prioritize everyone's well-being involved. Adequate hydration is one of the biggest challenges in feline health, especially for cats that predominantly consume dry food. But some felines show genuine fascination with running water that can be used creatively and beneficially. A feline fountain with constantly circulating water awakens multiple sensory interest. The sound of moving water, the visual reflection, the different sensation on the tongue. Many cats prefer living water to still water, possibly due to ancestral instincts that associated running water with greater safety and freshness. Even a faucet dripping in a controlled way can become a source of entertainment and simultaneous hydration. Some cats develop true rituals around these special water stations, playing with the drops before drinking. Water temperature also makes a difference. Slightly cool water, not ice cold, is usually more attractive. Changing water daily and keeping containers always clean are basic care that make all the difference in the amount consumed. Feline communication is predominantly non-verbal and incredibly subtle. Developing the ability to read these silent communications is like learning a completely new language and extremely rewarding for both you and your cat. A low ear can indicate discomfort, fear, or irritation. 2 ears back generally signal maximum alert or preparation for confrontation. Ears rotating independently demonstrate sharp attention to multiple sound stimuli. The tail is perhaps the most expressive emotional indicator. Erect with a curved tip indicates confidence and contentment. Low or between legs suggests fear or submission. Moving rapidly from side to side reveals irritation or hunting excitement. Bristled like a brush signals extreme fear or threat. Eyes have their own complex language. Dilated pupils can indicate fear, excitement, or pain. Direct, fixed stare can be interpreted as challenge or threat. Slow blinking is a sign of affection and trust, the famous cat kiss. The more you observe and correlate these signs with specific situations, the more accurate your understanding becomes. And cats definitely notice when they're being understood. The quality of interaction improves dramatically. It might seem silly to those watching from outside, but regularly talking to your cat has profound and measurable benefits for both. The human voice carries emotional information that felines are extraordinarily skilled at decoding. Domestic cats have developed the ability to distinguish human tonal nuances with impressive precision. They recognize when you're happy, sad, stressed, calm, irritated, or affectionate just by the modulation of your voice. This ability was developed specifically for interaction with humans. Wild cats don't talk in the same way. Speaking with care and attention, even without expecting a verbal response, strengthens the emotional bond, and provides cognitive stimulation. Many cats develop responsive conversations, responding with meows, purrs, or specific body movements. Volume, rhythm, and tone make a difference. Soft voices and calm rhythm tend to be more comforting. Some cats respond especially well to whispered conversations, which simulate intimate communications between members of the same social group. In the era of constant distraction, smartphones, television, work, worries, the rarest and most valuable gift we can offer to any living being is our complete and genuine attention. For cats, who are masters at living in the present moment, this is especially significant. More than all the sophisticated toys in the world or the most expensive treats on the market, what they genuinely desire most is quality time with you. They wait patiently for moments when you're truly available. They seek your company in moments of loneliness. They miss you when you travel or spend long periods away. When you respond to this emotional need with true attention, putting your phone aside, turning off the TV, sitting on the floor to be at their height, looking into their eyes, offering total presence, a connection is born there that transcends any barrier between species. It's in these moments of shared presence that an authentic friendship is built that needs no words. It's a pure, energetic exchange based on mutual trust, respect, and unconditional love. If you already practice some of these attitudes regularly, congratulations. You've probably already noticed how small changes can have enormous impacts on your feline's well-being and happiness. If you haven't tried some of these suggestions yet, maybe now is the perfect time to start. Remember, it's not necessary to implement everything at once. Cats value consistency more than intensity. It's better to incorporate 1 or 2 new habits and maintain them regularly than to try to do everything sporadically. Each cat is unique, with individual personality, preferences, and needs. What works wonderfully for one may not have the same effect on another. The key is to observe, experiment, and adapt based on your feline companion's specific responses. A small gesture from you, a few extra minutes of attention, a longer caress, something new in the environment, can completely transform your cat's day and further strengthen this unique relationship that only those who love felines can fully understand. After all, loving is also taking care of the details. And in the cat universe, it's precisely these small details that make all the difference between good coexistence and an extraordinary partnership that enriches the lives of everyone involved.